Well, Queenslanders will know tomorrow which of Peter Costello's controversial reform proposals will be picked up by the Premier. Mr Costello's report was aimed at restoring our AAA credit rating. Government MPs have now been briefed on the options and official response.
As nervous government backbenchers arrived for their day-long briefing, Peter Costello was busy pushing asset sales instead of tax hikes.
I think massive tax rises would be very poisonous. I think cutting back services would be very poisonous.
The government could make billions selling or leasing out big-ticket assets like the Port of Gladstone or coal rail tracks. But Campbell Newman, for one, is not ready to embrace an asset sale of the century.
For example, Energex is something that I believe could only be sold as a last resort.
I've got a very real appreciation of what the Premier's concerns are. I share some of those concerns.
While the Premier stresses there'll be no sell-off without an election mandate, that doesn't mean certain services won't be outsourced. There's already speculation speed camera operations could be handed over to a private company.
But once you put it out into privatisation, it is all about revenue raising and profit making. We should all be concerned.
We're only going to do what's right for all Queenslanders.
The Education Minister concedes while the Costello report won't spark a sell-off of public schools, those with few students could face closure anyway to save money.
We have got schools that are underutilised, that are sometimes ageing, crumbling relics that have got very, very low numbers of students in them.
I think they're mad for closing more schools down like these, I really do.
It would be an absolutely crazy short-term solution.
Exactly the kind of emotional reaction to bricks and mortar the government fears provoking with asset sales. While the full Costello report and just what measures the government's prepared to embrace will be known tomorrow, Campbell Newman accepts there's a big political risk involved, especially for first-termers.
Well, I'm one of them.
Spencer Jolly, 9 News.